Okay, here we are back, part two. So some of you might be saying to yourself, isn't there an easier way to do this, Mrs. Van Andel? And I'm going to say, yes, there are. So we have 10 circles, and we wanted to divide them into 5 groups. So we had 10 circles, and we wanted to divide them into 5 groups, and each one had 2 in it. Who thinks they know what the math symbol I could put there? Would I put adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? And if you said dividing, you are right. So what I'm really doing when I need to figure out how many are in each group, I'm taking the 10, how many circles there are, and then I'm taking how many groups do I need to make, and I am dividing them. So this is really important that we know now how to multiply and divide. We've learned that this year. So this is, we're using those multiplication and division skills. So for this one, I need to start with, I have 12 circles, and I need to put them into 4 groups, so I'm dividing it by 4. 12 divided by 4 equals 3, which we found was our answer by looking at the picture. So here it said I have 8 circles. I'm going to divide them into 4 groups. And when I divide 8 divided by 4, it's 2, which we saw with our picture here. When we did it with the picture, we found 2, now it's 2. So here we have 15 altogether. We have to divide it into 3 groups, and 15 divided by 3 is 5. And when we use the pictures, we also found it was 5. So now we are going to do this with, so we're going to use dividing to figure these out. We can also draw a picture, but we're going to try and do it with, let's draw the picture. Okay, so we have to divide these fractions, divide the fraction of the number. So I need to find half of 10. So I could quickly draw 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circles, and I have to put them into 2 groups. I could say, well, 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So there would be 5 in each group. 5. I don't want to draw 40 things, but I can make this into a division problem. 40 divided by 2. If I have $40, what do I have 2 of in my hand? I have 2 $20 bills. So half of 40 is 20. Ooh, I want to find out what a third is of 18. So if I have 18 and I divide it into 3 groups, thinking back to my multiplication facts, how many groups of 3 makes 18? And it's 6. So I would get 6 of them. Here I have 40, and I need to divide 40 into 5 groups. Oh, I love the 5 times tables. If I count by 5s, I'm going to find out that 5 times 8 is 40. So if I have 1/5 of 40, I have 8 groups. So now I know how to figure out 1/2 of something. So what happens if this is my question? I'm going to draw this picture for you first. My 10 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 apples. So if I have 1/5 of those 10 apples, I'll write it down over here, 1/5 of 10, that means I have to divide this into 5 groups. So 10 divided by 5 equals 2. So there will be 2 in each group. So if I get 1 of them, I'm getting 2. So what do you think if I wanted to have 2/5 of those 10 apples? So I'm now going to get not 1 group of them, I'm going to get 2 of them. So if I get 2 groups of apples, I am going to have 4. If I wanted 3/5 of those 10 apples, now I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 groups of them, and that would be 6. If I wanted to have 4/5 of those 10 apples, I now have still divided into groups of 5, and I get 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2, 4, 6. I get 8 of those apples. And what happens if I wanted to have, 5/5 of those 10 apples? If I wanted to have all 5 of those groups, I would get 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 apples. So there. That is what I hope that makes some sense to you. All right. So now we're going to use this picture of the fraction. Use this picture to find the fraction of the number. So here is my picture. Here's my fraction that I want to find. It says I need to have 8, so my picture has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It says I needed to divide it into groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. I divided it into 4 groups. And now I'm going to get 3 of those groups. So I'm going to get these 3 of them. So how many am I getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting 6. Here it said I'm going to get 2/3 of 6. So they drew 6 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They needed to put them into 3 groups. So they put 1, 2, 3 groups. And now I get to have 2 of those groups. So I get to have 2 of them. So if I have 2 of them, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6. If I'm having 2/3 of those 6 apples, I get 4 of them. So here they said, they didn't put a fraction there. I think we're going to be able to figure this out. So here they said we have 9 apples altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many groups did they divide this into? You're right, they divided it into 3 groups. And how many of them are they saying that we get? 1, 2 of them. So what is 2/3 of 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2/3 of 9 is 6. Here they say we're going to have 15. So did they draw 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. They didn't tell us this fraction, but how many groups did they divide it into? 5. And this line down here says that we're going to have this many groups, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we had 4/5 of these 15 apples, we would be getting 3, 6, 9, 12 apples. I'm going to draw one here for you. So I'm going to say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 apples. So we have 8 apples, and I'm going to draw those 8 apples into 2 groups. So I want to know if I get 2 of those groups, how many apples am I going to have? And I hope you're all saying, Mrs. Menandel, you get 8 of them, because you are right. Okay, awesome work, grade 4. Okay, now we're moving on. Can we do this same thing? Oh, no, wait, no, what are we doing here? We're going to be circling. Okay, so it says we need to circle 2/3 of 12. There's no picture. So I guess I better draw 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I got 12. It says I need to make them into 3 groups. So I'm going to go 12 divided by 3 equals, I hope you're all saying out loud right now, 4. So I need to draw 3 groups, and there's going to be 4 in each group. All right. So if I'm going to get 2/3, 2 of those 3 groups, and they want me to circle how much I'm getting, I'm going to go like this. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting all of those. So here it says I'm going to get 3/5 of 10. So I need to draw my 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have to divide them into 5 groups. So I'm going to go 10 divided by 5 equals 2. So each group is going to have 2 in it. And I get 3 of those groups. So I have to put a circle around 3 of those groups. So there we are. I am getting how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I forgot to tell me the answer there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm getting 8. This one, it says I have to have 12 apples. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to divide those 12 apples into 6 groups. So 12 divided by 6 equals 2. So there's going to be 2 apples in each group. And now I get 5 of those groups. So I have to draw a ring around 5 of those groups. And if I was to count them, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Okay, I am going to stop our video right now because I need to, it's getting too long. So I will be back in a minute with the new video.